Introducing first, on screen to your right, he hails from Knoxville, Tennessee. He is the king of Knoxville, Shane Williams. His opponent, ladies and gentlemen, he hails from Fort Bragg in the good old US of A. This is Trooper T. One fall, 15-minute time limit. All right, fans, as we get set to go here on EWP Pro Wrestling. Boy, what an opening bout, Michael.
This is a main event in any EWP live event across East Tennessee and Southeast Kentucky. And these two guys, they know each other very well. I don't see how they're still standing after the cage match that they've had a month or so ago in Morristown, and now they're back at it. So they obviously still have a score to settle with each other.
I spoke with both men, and Williams wouldn't admit to anything in the back about the injuries, but you know both men are playing hurt tonight.
Well, we'll see how the injuries stack up against one another. We got a nice collar and elbow tie-up. And Mac, both these guys are very evenly matched in strength, I believe.
I believe they are too. They're both in about the same size, same weight, the whole bit. Plus they've wrestled each other forever, it seems. So each one knows the other's move before they actually do it. So it should be a real competitive match with a lot of defense on both sides.
Of course, you got the intensity factor, and you got two guys that have such a hatred for each other in there, as these two do. They don't like each other.
This is true, but they sometimes that hatred can get in the way of common sense. So we'll see who's got the most hatred and the most common sense.
Ignorance is the better part of valor, maybe, in this case here. You see Shane Williams taking advantage of Trooper T being down on the mat, choking him against the ropes there.
Well, I'll tell you what, Williams came in there with the boots and with a flurry, and again, that aggressiveness and that intensity, and no doubt that, oh my heavens, there's a shot right to the side of the head, and I mean, T went down like a sack of taters, as the King, Shane Williams, is very proud of himself and feels that he's got the upper hand at this point.
He made a bad mistake there. He had the man down, even though it was from an illegal right hand. Sticks both arms up in the air. That's not going to win the match. He should have capitalized on it. Now look what's happened.
Trooper T says, I'll show you how to throw a right hand. And Trooper T really laying him in on him. And now, no sir, reversal by the King, and T rocked into the corner. Salto backbreaker there by the King, Shane Williams.
Absolutely, comes crashing down hard on that knee. And Mac, remember, Trooper T, his back has been injured, neck has been injured, and right now he's in trouble.
Well, he missed a good opportunity because he's showboating around there and trying to rile the fans. Trooper T's down there recovering from the last thing he did to him. I don't understand his psychology on that.
Well, the King, Shane Williams, does so far. Oh, wow, there's another right hand to the jaw of Trooper T, and Shane Williams so far dominating the action here at the get-go.
I want to tell you something. For this to be the opening match, we still have a tremendous card lined up for you on today's television program. Sigmund against Menace. The team of David Young and Bo James is going to face the death row inmates one more time. You're going to got a 2 count there. And then that big 6-man tag team main event. You don't want to go anywhere, fans.
I'll tell you what, it's top-notch action from top to bottom. A main event anywhere in the world, any of those matches, a top pay-per-view card. But you fans are getting it home on MyBLT2, courtesy of EWP Pro Wrestling. And as good as it is on your television at home, you want to be here every first and third Thursday night to see the action right here live and in person. Trooper T now carrying the action back to Williams. Whips him into the ropes. No, sir. Reversal by Williams. And a big clothesline. And again, the King, Shane Williams, seems to have all the answers right now for Trooper T.
Well, I don't know if he's got all the answers, but he's got Trooper T where he wants him. And stand right you are. EWP Pro Wrestling is in Morristown, Tennessee at the National Guard Armory on the first and third Thursday nights of each and every month. Bell time 8 p.m. Fans doors open at 7. It's right beside Russellville Elementary School. We've got maybe a neck breaker here, Stan.
And the King, wow, he dropped him hard there, Mac.
He sure did. And let's see if he can shake this one off. Now, he's been catching all the punishment. Shane's pretty much been left untouched, so we'll see how he can come out of this neck breaker.
What an action-packed from the get-go it's been, but it's been the King, Shane Williams, dominating the action at this point. And I'll tell you what, Trooper T really needs a comeback here in the worst way.
Absolutely. You know, he's worked on the neck, he's worked on the back, and that's all the crucial points on Trooper T that he needed to get in. Look at that, now we've got some roundhouse left hands. I didn't know Shane Williams with the southpaw.
Trooper T just took all of that, and he's still standing. Drop kick by Trooper T.
Troopers had enough.
Man, down on the mat.
Troopers had enough.
I tell you, I saw a little bit of a rise. It looked to me like Trooper T was getting a rush of adrenaline there, Mac.
He did. It looks like Shane got a rush of a foot in the nose, too.
Unfortunately, though, Trooper T, after that drop kick, was not able to capitalize on it. Shane Williams now, well, a blocked right hand in retaliation from Trooper T sends the King Shane Williams into the corner.
Shane's got to watch that count.
Trooper T wailing away on him in the corner there. And you know that T, with all that anger and all that force, is really now carrying the battle back to the King.
The crowd was solidly behind that. And that was a stiff kick right in the mush of Trooper T, and he's down on the canvas. If Shane Williams can hook the leg, he may accidentally get an upset win right here very quickly.
The King, what's he doing now? He had him there, but he's going up topside. Looks like the King's going for a big gamble here.
He's going for the big one, all right, but he's also taking a real big gamble.
He may be taking too long as he's up there. Referee Tim McGee tolling the count. Williams now, fist drop, nobody home.
He may have broken a hand there, broken some fingers, Mac.
Yeah, Trooper's waiting on him. Trooper baited him.
Trooper T now laying into the King. Another right hand, drops the King. And the King now in a world of trouble, in a world of hurt. And wait a minute, who's this at ringside? Pile driver.
Oh man.
We've got a masked guy that's come to the ring. I have no idea who this is, but we got a 3 count.
The King gets the Duke, a mysterious masked man. I can't tell you who he is, Michael. Mac, do you know who this is?
I didn't even see him until you mentioned him.
He grabbed Trooper T.
He's out of my line of sight right now.
Tipped him over there, and the King got the Duke. Let's get the official announcement. Your winner, wrestling fans, as a result of a pinfall, the King Shane Williams. And this masked man now attacking the King.
I was back in the dressing room before we went on the air, and I did not see this guy. Where he came from, I have no idea, Stan.
But he just attacked Trooper T, and now going at him tooth and nail. Trooper T now in serious trouble. And the King Shane Williams just looking on.
He's obviously done his homework because he's pulling back on that neck and still working on those pressure points of Trooper T that's been injured for the last several months.
Camel clutch now on Trooper T on that neck and on those shoulders. We're trying to. And now you see
the heck
a
is
flag.
all this? Iranian flag.
I've got to tell you, I apologize, but I don't know the nationality of that flag.
I'm afraid I don't either. Some Middle Eastern country, maybe. I don't know.
And now, as if he were facing, is that a Muslim?
It's Middle Eastern. Middle Eastern. I believe it's Iranian, but I'm not sure. Maybe Iraqi.
That may be the Iranian flag. We're not for sure about that, fans. We'll try to get some confirmation. Another boot to the top of the head and to the back of Trooper T. And fans, it's just running haywire here on our opening bout at EWP. The King Shane Williams long gone, leaving this man and Trooper T in the ring. Fans, stand by. More action coming your way right here on EWP.